right.
One thing about this.
We are off. We are on.
This ain't the time to be scared of heights.
We didn't think of this. We didn't think this through. We just rolled with it. So.
Man, gotta keep my boots on.
It's a new year and we're chasing new adventures. We're Mika and Reggie, camping newbies intrigued by the RV lifestyle. So we made the decision on the weekends to move from the couch to camping. And as Southerners, we always tow our hospitality and charm as we chase the sun, sand, and sea in our RVs. This is downtown Gatlinburg, and we are headed to Anakeesta. Do what? Oh. Okay. All right.
Don't gain on the stress. Man, gotta keep my boots on. You know, the higher you go, the cooler it gets.
This is true. We're bundled up and we're ready. This is the trip up to Anakeesta.
Yep.
All right.
Those were the cabins.
The cabins if you had kids and for strollers, and then if you were comfortable with heights, which clearly we are because we didn't think about it at all.
Yeah, just look forward. It's all good.
Yes.
Yeah,
we caught a little bit of the sunset. It's not completely dark. Hi!
I mean, the cabin would have been cute, but this is more adventurous, so.
That's what we're going to tell ourselves.
Yeah, it is. This is cool.
It is. So these are the red cabins that we were talking about, that if you have a stroller or if you have very young kids, it's secure. Inside.
Sure as heck can see this when we're driving through the way.
So it looks like they seat about 4 comfortably. And then this is option number 2. So I see why it's a 20-minute, why the wait is longer. They don't have as many cabins as they do.
Yeah, because we
the chairlifts.
2?
Maybe 4. One of Santa's elves is at the halfway point. This is what's behind us. Never want to lose an opportunity for marketing, so this is your entertainment as you ride up the mountain, where you can learn more. And we're going to the Lumina. I think that's what you call it.
It's Anakeesta Enchanted Christmas Sparkle Astra Lumina. Now open. We even have a little purchase tickets. It's a little too late to purchase a ticket right now, isn't it?
Almost to the top. Prepare to unload raised bar.
Tripping me.
So that's all you do is lift it? Hold on, honey. Can we get closer, honey? You talking about you don't want to be... See? We've been in the bushes. See?
Raised bar. Just with the man take.
Feet up.
All right, y'all. Green box here. Quickly scan. Cross the red line to the gate, please. Ready, set, go, go, go.
Red line, red line. You made it, buddy. Good job. There's all kinds of places to relax and sit and enjoy the view. Nightfall falls. it is the Arista Archway. Step inside the starlight to enter the unknown. Amazing. Oh, that's pretty. Look.
City.
Celestial Trail. Immerse yourself in the flowing force of astral energy. They're disguising you going uphill. Well, good morning, concrete campers and concrete glampers. It is a beautiful morning here at Anchors Down. However, it is the calm before the literal storm. So, change of plans. Today now is becoming an unexpected travel day. Last night when we returned, we were sitting by the fire and we're starting to have some conversations, and then we're alerted to the fact that there is a line of very serious thunderstorms that are not only headed our way, they're headed in the direction of home. And so today was supposed to be a very chill day, time spent by the fire and just really hanging out at the campsite, because it's been hit or miss this trip because of the weather. But we made the decision last night that we just absolutely cannot stay. Locally, they are forecasting for some winds and rain, but the possibility of high winds. And so second day here, we already experienced a wind warning with gusts up to nearly 40 miles an hour. It potentially can get higher than that, and that is just a deal breaker. Wind is not fun in an RV. People may not talk about it, but it is no fun, especially in a travel trailer, sitting on a mountain looking over water. That is just not somewhere that we want to be, and it just makes sense to get on the road and head home. And so it's just another reminder of how important it is to pay attention to the weather. You know, it's not ideal. It's going to put a little bit of dampen on the trip, but we've had a fantastic time. But we're leaving a day earlier, but we will hopefully arrive home by sundown, and we'll be in a safe place for the unpredictability of the weather. And that's just really one of those things that it's the risk you take. There's always two sides of a coin, so to speak, in that, yes, living in this region, we have the opportunity to have an extended RV season. It's the end of November today, although it's starting out a little chilly. It's supposed to be in the 60s, beautiful. But this afternoon, that front's coming through and severe weather will happen. And so, you know, that's just something that last year we've also experienced, and don't want a repeat of that. And this is another angle of our site. We're in site 68. And I'll give you a quick walk around. We're always reminded of how very generous the RV community is, and really nice. And so we met a couple from South Carolina, and they left out a day ago, but they had extra wood. And so they not only said, hey, you guys can have our wood, they delivered it to our site on their way out. And so that was just really nice, but just, you know, a small example of the generosity of the community that we're always are just really appreciative of. I'll just take a moment to just say, again, thank you all for your continued support. And if you like the content that you're seeing and you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it, and continue to like our videos.
It's been fun, but due to weather, gotta go. So, wish we could have stayed an extra day, but unfortunately, being weather aware is kind of the key thing here. So, so safety first. So we'll just go ahead and get out of here. Packing up now and hit the road, and hopefully be home in a couple hours. So, just another day in the RV life. So, all good.
But before we go, I'll give you another quick peek at where we're staying at and why we like to stay at this site. So this is the outdoor fireplace. We did get in a fire last night, and this is the view. That is Lake Douglas. And as you can see, the resort has really thinned out. When we arrived on the weekend, it was jam-packed. We haven't had any neighbors for the last couple days. And then this is looking out. But you can just see, you can absolutely see why this is one of our favorite spots. And so, as I mentioned before, this is where we have stayed previously. This is site number 66. Yeah. So this is really one of my personal favorite spots that we have stayed at. One of the things that I love is this ledge up here. It may sound silly, but it doesn't impact the flames or the heat from the fire. And so I like to put a wreath up there to decorate. And since we always come around the holiday season, you can also place lights around it, and it's not impacted at all from the heat that comes from the fireplace. And then because you're on the curve, kind of the tip, you have a really nice panoramic view from here as well. I know, though, in our previous videos we've shown you the sites, but it seems like, but this is one that I don't think I've shown previously. Site 124. This is a buddy site, and so this is an example of a buddy site that shares a fireplace, so you still can enjoy the experience with a friend. And so one thing's really cool is that not all the fireplaces are the same. They're all have like their own unique personality. And so this one's really nice. And then just look how you can frame that. And in the background, you have the mountain range. And then this time of year when no one's here, you can have a view off of each side. We're gonna call this the episode of the fireplace tour. So this is site 123, and this is a massive fireplace. Look how cute that is. And they did a nice job with this one because the road is on the other side. They built in a wall to give you this courtyard intimacy. And then you really can see, when no one is here, the views that they offer. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look how unique this one is. And this is a look at the fireplace from site 110. And they all have some interesting configurations. This site is a little tricky to get into because it has a elevation and a slant. It's site 72, but I'm gonna go with the theme of showing you the different designs of the fireplaces. And so look how cute this one is. You know, they were very thoughtful in the design of these, and I think that all adds to the experience. And then I'll turn around. So where it may be a little tricky to get in here, you have a really beautiful unobstructed view in that all of the RVs are either lower than you or they're behind you and to the side. And so this is what your view would be from this section. And then you have a lot of greenery around you and in front of you, so you're not feeling as if you're looking at a parking lot. And so that's really pretty, how the lake and the mountains are framed for you. And you have some distance from your neighbor. The morning allergies are kicking in. I would definitely recommend, if you have an opportunity to visit this particular resort, that you try to get one of their signature sites. They're just add another layer of ambiance in your experience and really demonstrates what we love about concrete camping and concrete glamping.